Who was most responsible for the unexpected pregnancy?
You were.
I'm Hallie.
I'm Cardell.
Are you a couple?
Yes. Yes,
I'm
we
a couple
are.
for 5 years.
Did you have an abortion?
I did. And I don't think I'm sad about that.
When did this happen?
In 2018.
How often is it on your mind?
Honestly, it comes to my mind every now and then. I've always wanted to have, multiple kids.
I've been having baby fever a lot lately, but it just wasn't the right time, so.
Are you ready to start?
Yeah, here we go. Skirt, skirt. When you started dating me, could you see us one day having kids?
Yeah, I did, because I saw how you would interact with your nephews and how loving and caring you were. So that automatically was like, hey.
I mean, look at the face. Who doesn't want to have a kid with this face?
Yeah. Did we talk about the potential of getting pregnant before starting to have sex?
No. No, we did not. We just started raw dogging. No, I'm kidding. Absolutely kidding. No, we didn't. But I mean, we're adults, so we use condoms, and then I got on birth control. When we first were dating, how often did we have sex, and how often do we have it now?
We were like jackrabbits at the beginning.
Just fucking all the time.
It was like 6 to 8 months of just
fucking.
And then now it's like probably like once every month.
Bitch, you're lying.
I wasn't counting, but I was counting, and it was like multiple weeks, and I stopped counting after like 5 weeks. So,
we're doing better now.
I mean, we could do better. What's something you wish I did differently in bed, and how can I improve?
Okay. We have these things called cervixes. And so when you hit that, it doesn't feel too well.
Got you.
I don't know why rappers talk about putting things in guts. That never feels good. So.
Not balls deep?
Nah.
Okay.
What annoys you about me?
I'm sorry, like, I love you, I do love you, but your laugh, like, sometimes, like, it goes from 0 to 100. I can tell you a joke, and then it's like, ah! Like, real quick, like, see, like.
No, I feel like you're not telling the truth, because I've been told my laugh is infectious, it's contagious, okay?
Get me in trouble. What went through your mind when you found out we were pregnant?
I remember being in that bathroom, pacing back and forth. That 3 minutes feels like 5 hours, and I'm just shaking. And then you're like, what? And I come out there and I show you, and we both just sit on the bed like, what the fuck? And then I look at you and I just remember this look in your eyes where it was like, I'm excited. And then as soon as you made the connection in my eyes that I wasn't, then I could see the sadness coming too. So that really sucked.
Yeah, I knew that I wanted to have a child with her, so.
You were planning on this?
No.
You tried me?
I wasn't planning on it, but I was like, if it happened, it happened. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna be like, oh. At the end of the day, I knew this is not just me in this relationship; it's the both of us. So
yeah.
I have to take account of everybody's feelings.
Who was most responsible for the unexpected pregnancy?
You were. That's a hard question. I mean, I would say I was.
Honestly, I'm gonna disagree with you because I remember
I should have stuck with my initial answer.
I was on the pill around that time, and I'm terrible on the pill. PSA, don't ever use the birth control pill. You're gonna forget, the alarm's cumbersome. You're gonna be at work, and the alarm comes on for a birth control pill. Girl, bye.
Was there any part of the abortion that we didn't discuss?
No.
What kind of an abortion was it?
I did the surgical route because I wasn't even that far along when I had my abortion, maybe like 5 weeks or so. So they were like, it'll be done in about 20 minutes. And it really was. They told me count back from 10. And then at the end of 10, I was waking up. How did you feel?
I remember I was quiet because I was just thinking in my head, like what could have been, like what we would have named it. But I realized I'm just doing myself more damage, like doing that. So I had to like snap out of that and be there for you so that you don't feel like I feel some type of way towards you.
I appreciate that. Who did you tell about the abortion and how did they react? I gotta take a drink to this question because I know the answer. It pisses me off.
I told my ex-wife. She was my friend. I had no one else to turn to. I wasn't talking to any of my family. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have anybody to turn to. I'm sorry. I just needed somebody to talk to. But yeah. Sorry once again.
I understand.
If we kept it, what would you have named it?
Well, if it was a girl, it definitely would have been Delaney or Summer. For a boy, these are names that you don't like, but I really fuck with the name Miles, and I really love Calvin. I think that's a really cute name.
Yeah, no.
Calvin's a cute name.
I didn't grow up with any Calvins.
Jury's still out on that one, I guess.
Still out, yeah.
If we got pregnant now, would we want to keep it?
Yeah. Yes. Hell yeah.
Hell
Fuck yeah.
We actually did get pregnant last summer, and we were looking to keep, and unfortunately we lost it. So yeah, if we were to get pregnant now, we would definitely keep it.
Ooh, I'm hurt. Like, I'm not hurt. Like, I just feel some type of way because it wasn't like, because we wanted it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wanted it to happen, you know, we wanted everything to come to fruition, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to be parents. I think that affects me a little bit more.
Yeah.
That affects me a little bit more than the first one.
When it did happen, I blamed myself and was like, the decisions I made is what fucked this over. But I always remind myself of what the doctor said, which was, you know, we can't pinpoint what exactly was done for this to happen the way it did. Mm-hmm. And though sometimes it doesn't feel 100% true, it's what gets me by. Because if I didn't remind myself of that, then I'd be really fucked up. Because I want to have a baby with you a lot. And I wanted to have that baby. But the universe at that moment just said it's just not that time.
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen for us. We talk about it all the time, so I know it's gonna happen. Yeah. And even after that, the doctor told me, like, hey, your womb's pretty good. Your uterus is pretty, bitch. So there's nothing wrong in here. And I love you.
I love you too.
I love you a lot.
I love you more.
I love you a million.
I love you infinity.
Let's take one more shot to end this shit. Come on. Yeah. Never above you, never below you, always by your side.
All right, here we go.
Great job, you guys.